This instructional video will help you learn and master each movement before advancing to the follow-along version. Pause and rewind often, and move on only when you feel confident.
Hello! Welcome to Primal 7's Week 1 of the Neck and Upper Back series. I'm Jenna Ellis, physical therapist for Primal 7. The purpose of this series is to improve flexibility that's limiting the neck and upper back, re-educate muscles surrounding the neck to work properly, and finally, putting these together to work on achieving full range of motion of the neck and upper back with proper movement mechanics. In this video, we will use 6 exercises to find good alignment and posture. Our training format is timed holds, and our focus is on finding initial movement ranges and holding them with good alignment. Our band will be set at mid-shin, the rings will be locked, and the safety covers for the band release levers will be pulled all the way up. The purpose of preparation is first to take a quick alignment check and to practice stacking all the joints of the body in proper alignment for good, efficient movement. Second, to increase range of motion in all the areas that we train. And finally, to increase circulation so that our body is warm and ready to move. In this sequence, we will use the T-spine twist to open up the chest and align the thoracic spine. We will start with the T-spine twist. The band will be placed underneath your shoulders, and we will hold each side for 10 seconds.
To get set up for your T-spine twist, you'll place the bands gently underneath your shoulders and come into your primal lean. Your feet will be about a hip's width apart. From here, gently rest your arms on green. Then you'll sweep your right arm off to the side, squeezing your shoulder blades down and back, and you'll stop when you feel a stretch in the front part of your chest. After a 10-second hold, you'll bring the arm back to green and you'll switch to the left side for 10 seconds. Make sure when you're doing this that your butt squeezed nice and tight and you're not sagging into a squat. We want you to stay in good alignment. Other things to look out for: make sure you're not grasping green too tight and that your hips and your feet are facing the anchors. We don't want them twisting side to side as you do your T-spine twist. After you're done with a 10-second hold on each side, you'll stand back up and grab the rings. From here, walk the rings out and come into your primal lean. You'll be now set up for the row hold.
In preparation phase, we focused on creating space in the front of the chest and also engaging our shoulder blade muscles to practice upright posture. In this training video, we will continue to dive more in depth into activating our shoulder blade muscles and holding them in perfect alignment. Our goal is to learn how to activate these muscles and hold them for perfect upright posture. In this training sequence, we will use the T-hold to learn further how to engage our shoulder blade muscles and simulate good posture. And second, we will use the low row hold to further activate our shoulder blade muscles and aid in the support of our neck. First, before we do each of these exercises, it's always important to remember to tuck our chin. This puts us in better alignment. We will start with the T-hold for 10 seconds.
To get set up for your T-holds, you'll place the band directly underneath your chest and face away from the Primal 7 unit. From here, come into your Primal 7 lean with your feet about a hip's width apart. Squeeze your abs and your butt in nice and tight. Tuck your chin and bring your arms out in front of you. From here, you'll float your arms up to shoulder height into a T position. We'll hold this position for 10 seconds. A couple of things to look out for while you're doing this exercise. Make sure that the chin stays tucked so you're not overextending and straining the back of your neck muscles. Also, keep your abs and your butt squeezed tight so you're not forward folding in the band. The last thing to look out for is that you're squeezing your shoulder blades gently down and back. So we're not rounding forward like this, we're staying back. After your 10-second hold, you'll come out of the band and grab your rings, and you'll be facing the Primal 7 unit. Walk the rings out until they're straight and come into your Primal lean. You'll then be set up to do your low row hold. To get set up for your row hold, you'll grab both rings with both your hands and walk them out, coming into your Primal lean. Your feet will be about a hip's width apart. From here, pull your hands towards your chest. It will feel like you're pulling a really heavy drawer in towards you. We want to see a 10-second hold with this. A few things to look out for as you're doing this. Make sure you're not puffing your chest out. It will cause your lower back to overextend. Also, we want to make sure that our shoulder blades are squeezed down and back and our shoulders aren't shrugging up towards our ears. Also, remember to keep your chin gently tucked. It will keep our spine in good alignment, so you're not fanning forward like this. After you're done with your 10-second hold, you'll either come back into the band for your second round of the tees, or you'll move forward into round 1 of restoration, in which you'll grab one hand, one ring, and walk out until your arm is straight. You're then set up to do your chest stretch.
The purpose of restoration is first to cool down and to give the muscles we worked a chance to relax. Second, to improve flexibility and to carry over this newfound mobility into our daily tasks. In this sequence, we will be using the chest stretch to open up our pectoral muscles for improved upright posture. Second, the forward fold in the band to stretch out and lengthen our spinal muscles and to provide a gentle stretch on our neck. And finally, neck traction in the band to provide a gentle stretch on our neck while promoting relaxation and good spinal alignment. We'll first start with the chest stretch on each arm for 15 seconds.
To get set up for your chest stretch, grab one ring and then walk out with your shoulder out to the side. From here, gently turn your hips and your shoulders away from your left hand. Make sure that you're not twisting your neck. Everything is moving as one unit. You'll hold this for 15 seconds and then switch to the right side. When you're doing this, you should feel a nice stretch across the front part of your chest. It shouldn't feel like things are ripping apart, but it should feel like a gentle stretch. If it's too much, back off just a little bit. Also, if it's really difficult to raise your shoulder all the way up to shoulder height, you can have it down at about a 45-degree angle as well if you'd like to start there. Again, same thing, make sure you're turning your body away from the hand as one unit and you're not twisting your lower back or your neck. After you're done with 15 seconds on either side, you'll place the ring down and come into the band facing away from the Primal 7 unit. You'll put the band around the base of your hips and then walk all the way out until the straps are taut. Come into your Primal 7 lean and you'll be set up for your forward fold stretch. To get set up for the forward fold in the band, you'll place the band around your hips facing away from the anchors and walk out until the band is taut. Then, keeping your chin tucked, you walk your hands down your thighs and fold your upper body over your lower body. Cross your hands and your arms across each other and gently let your head rest. You'll feel a gentle pull in the back part of your neck, and you'll also feel it in your butt, lower back, and hamstrings. While you're doing this, if the band is too uncomfortable around your hips, you can always stand back up and wrap a hand towel around it for a little extra padding on your hips. When you're doing this stretch, make sure that you're gently keeping your chin tucked. We don't want to strain our neck. When you're coming out of the forward fold, it's also helpful to walk your hands up your legs, come up one vertebrae at a time so we're maintaining good spinal alignment. We don't want to strain our neck after just the relaxing stretch we had. After you're done with this forward fold for 15 seconds, you'll come out of the band and lay flat on the floor with your feet facing away from the anchors. You'll then place the band just underneath the base of your skull, and you'll be set up for neck traction. If you feel like the band is a little bit too high and it's raising your head too far up off the ground, you can also adjust the band up and down a little bit so that it feels a little bit more in a good alignment. To get set up for neck traction, you'll lay flat on the floor with your feet facing away from the anchors, and you'll place your head in the band with the band just below your skull. When you're doing this, if it feels like there's too much pull on your neck or your chin is too far into your chest, you can either scoot towards the door to slacken the band a little bit, or you might have to stand up and adjust the band so that it's down a little bit lower from the floor, maybe about an inch or two off the floor. If you feel like it's too loose, you can always scoot your body away from the door, putting a little bit more of a pull on your neck. Make sure that you're relaxing. For the first time, we aren't moving, and we just want to make sure that we're relaxing and taking a nice deep breath as we hold this for 30 seconds. After you're done with your 30 seconds, you can roll onto your side, gently tuck your chin, and then slowly come up to a seated position. You'll either go back for round 2 of restoration, in which you'll stand up, grab the ring, and walk your arm out straight, and you'll be set up for the chest stretch. Or if that was the end of your second round of restoration, take a deep breath and your work is done for the day. Make sure throughout the day that you're keeping your chin tucked and you're lessening the strain on your neck. Make sure you keep your shoulders down and back to keep your spine in better alignment and to put a little less strain on your neck.
With the restoration complete, take this awareness of balance and posture into every movement throughout your day. While you're sitting at your desk working, think about gently squeezing your shoulder blades down and back for a quick little posture check. Also, think about gently tucking your chin in towards your windpipe to relieve some stress off your neck and also to keep yourself in better spinal alignment. Our emphasis today on static holds and balance is training for your neck, your shoulders, and your brain to coordinate properly together to remember good posture and to be able to quickly adjust if you start to feel out of alignment. Good posture is very important to be able to support our neck throughout the day. In the next part of this series, we will continue to focus on using the skills we acquired in today's session in order to maintain our perfect alignment as we access new ranges in our motion. Remember, you can return to any part of this series at any time you need. The focal points continue to matter regardless of what modes of exercise you're using, whether it be in the Primal 7 unit or anywhere else. Great job today, and I'll see you next time.